All right. Well, hello everyone. Michael here, and welcome back to part 3 of building the Lego SS United States live right here on YouTube. Sorry for being so inexplicably late. I do severely apologize for that. I had some unrelated technical difficulties. What am I saying? Absolutely related technical difficulties because I was in the middle of trying to get a couple final shots for the update short on the SS America before we build up the superstructure today. And whilst doing that, I decided to get a really dumb shot of me like tossing it up in the air while also holding my camera. So it ended up falling out of my hands, and pretty much the whole bow sheared off. And yeah, that's the reason why the stream was delayed 33 minutes. But I managed to repair it in time. In fact, made it a little bit better. I realized that the reason it broke was because we didn't have enough bracing in this part of the ship on the inside skeleton. So that's the reason why it broke. If something like that were to happen again, it should hopefully not happen if all of the new modifications I just put in place work. And another update I think I might as well give you is that I did a lot of off-camera detailing here on the deck, such as adding the cargo hatch and the winches for the anchors, as well as some other miscellaneous details like these ballers and these. Um, I don't really know what they are, but I don't know. They're there, so that's why I put them there. And also this black square. I don't know. I'll go over that in greater detail on the update short, but for now, welcome everybody to the stream. Welcome Ben the Cat and Jan Lums. What am I building? I am currently in the process of building the Lego SS America, 1930s era ocean liner built by the United States to go head to head with the European liners of the day in both luxury, not so much in style, not so much in speed, but most definitely in elegance. She was an elegant lady, that is for sure. And she was the running mate of the SS United States, which we built last year and is currently up there on the shelf. You can just barely see the two funnels of the big U sticking up there. And welcome to the stream, 14 Steely. And can you build the Titanic? Well, I might mention that I've had the Titanic in pretty much every ship vote. Well, since you're new here, I am going to briefly explain. So every year I do this thing that I call the ship vote, in which I give you guys a list of 3 or 5 ocean liners for you to choose from, and you guys can vote between November 12th and January 1st of every year. And I usually put up all sorts of variety of ocean liners. I've put the Titanic almost every time, except for I think the 2025 ship vote. But yeah, if you would like me to build the Titanic, then I will definitely put it on this year's ship vote, 14 Steely, and we'll see if it wins. Yeah, because honestly, after building the Britannic a couple years ago, I think the Titanic and the Olympic would look pretty nice to her in a display at like a convention or something. So definitely going to hopefully do that at some point if the Titanic ever wins. Anyways, I'm gonna briefly just reiterate exactly what we did in the last stream. So we got a lot of the deck detailing done. We got the breakwater, we got the first raised deck, we got the anchors, that was very vital, and we extended the hull a lot. And we will be doing a lot more of hull extending this stream, I assure you. And now that I've gone over everything we did in the last stream, let me quickly say what our goals for this stream, and hopefully what we'll be able to achieve by about 8:30 Eastern today. So one thing, I want to get started on the superstructure, which is going to be like right about here or so. Hopefully get to the bridge, which we will probably use some Sharpie on. Not that I recommend that, and I'll try not to do it on camera for anyone who does not want to witness something so graphic. I'm joking. No graphicness here on this channel, hopefully. What am I saying? No. Okay. Anyways, where's the anchors? They are right there. They're a little hard to see. In the middle of last stream, we swapped them out for black ones from gray ones to just to make it a little bit more accurate. I actually did not know that Lego made these handlebar pieces in black, so that was a really nice surprise when I found those in one of my bulk bins last stream. So yeah, there you go. Those are the anchors, and with that being said, let us get straight into building it. So I'm gonna turn the camera around. Ooh, 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 careful there. I'm gonna lower it down significantly. By the way, can y'all like hear me okay? Is the mic doing all right? Last stream it held out all the way to the end, but other streams it has been known to kind of tweak and have a mind of its own. So let me know if the mic is good sounding for y'all. Just in the chat. And we are going to get started. All right, so I'm just going to pull up some reference photos. Again, I have no real no real pre-designed instructions for this. I'm literally just going off images of the SS America in real life and just sort of eyeballing the proportions. And I've been known to get them accurately enough. And when I can't, I just get some blueprints from the CIA's website. And right, I was looking for images. Yes. SS America. The mic's good? All right, thanks, guys. That is very, very much good to know. And all right, there are the images. So let us begin. So I think in the last stream we established that the superstructure will start right about here and continue onwards until I sub. Thank you so much, Jan Lubs. I appreciate your subscription. I guarantee that you will not regret it because I've got some crazy stuff planned. Ooh, I didn't realize that we're actually supposed to have another cargo hatch there. Whatever. If we're not able to add that in today's stream, then I'll be able to add that off camera as I did with this cargo hatch. And the superstructure actually seems rather easy to achieve, surprisingly. I mean, there is a little bit of curvature, but not a bunch of crazy curved decks like on the Big U or the Queen Mary. So this should be relatively straightforward, which is great news because that means that we can get on to doing bigger and better things throughout the stream. All right, now that I have that, I'm just gonna, like I said earlier, just grab some blueprints here. This is America blueprints. Interestingly enough, I haven't been able to find any blueprints beyond the front half of the SS America, so we'll see how much longer we're going to get with these set of blueprints. What is going on here? Intriguing. There we go. Okay. Oh, wait, never mind. What is going on? My computer decided to randomly not cooperate with me again. Okay, come on, dude. Okay, there we go. Okay, nice. That is very, very great. All right, just had to take a look at a couple more things. Let us get straight into building. Okay, so I'm gonna grab this piece. Is that a yacht? No, it is the SS America, a 1930s era ocean liner built by the United States to finally get our country back into the ocean liner game. And she did pretty well at that, although her World War II, our World War II entry kind of cut that short. But she did manage to make a triumph in the 50s and the 60s pretty well. And that is more than enough reason for me to build her. And actually, before we start doing anything else, I just see that. Y'all see that? I do not like that. We're going to fix that now. I do not quite like how that looks. So we are going to fix it. And I think it's also on the other side as well. Did not expect for the stream to start out like this. We're going to be building it by breaking it. Sometimes you gotta crack a few eggs to make an omelet, though. That's what they say. So we need a 1x1 there. Or maybe we can just move this forward. No, that's not gonna work. We are gonna need a 1x1, which is fine because I stockpiled a bunch of those off camera. And ooh, one thing I forgot to get was my box of tan parts. Okay, tan parts box has been acquired. That is very, very great news. Now I just need to find a couple of specialized 1x pieces. So let's see. I need. Okay, 1x3 works well enough. And we need to do this for one. I also need to get rid of that piece. And then we need to do something. Maybe a 1x5, which I for some reason have 15 million of. Seems like a pretty good time to use a 1x5. Or maybe a pretty horrible time to use one. Do I have a 1x6, perhaps? That would be probably the greatest possible thing. Or actually a 1x12. That's a 1x10. Can I not count or something? Crazy. And that's another 1x10. I need a 1x12. Come on, box. Please, give me a 1x12. Goodbye, I like your channel. I'm only one left. Thank you so much, Jan Lums. I hope to see you either later in the stream or next stream, but thank you for your subscription. And thank you for joining. I really appreciate it. So, farewell, friends. Alright. So, there's the 1x6, and the 1x3 can go there. Now we need another piece for the other side. And I kind of don't want to use 1x3s because they're so specialized, and I feel like I might end up needing them for something else. So, yeah, I'm not going to be using those. And grab a 1x5. There we go with. Alright, nice. Now we just need to actually grab another 1x1. Put that there. Ooh, why is that like that? That should not be like that. Okay, there. And now all that's left is to reassemble this. And we shall move on. And, oh, this was here. Forget about that part. Put that there. And bada bing, bada boom. There we go. Issue has been resolved. And now we can get on with the juicy stuff. Okay. So let's see. Where's that super long? There it is. I'm gonna zoom out a little bit. Just gonna get some stud measurements of the SS America here. So from there to there. That's not a really good measurement. That is a little bit of a better measurement. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, almost 5 studs. 1, 2, 3, 4, almost 5 studs. Goodness. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. How much was this again? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Something tells me that we may have made this deck a little bit too big. Actually, no, I don't think we did. So if this was, golly, yeah, I got that right. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 17, 18. So right about there, it's actually not too horrible of a place to start the superstructure, I must say. So we're going to start it there. Now, let us commence the building process. First, we're going to extend the hull significantly. And we're going to continue to do so. We're also at the same time going to be extending the spine, or the skeleton, whichever you'd like to call it. And like that. And here we're probably going to need another brace. Let's see, do I have any other brace-worthy pieces? That's too wide. Do I have a 1x10 lying around anywhere? 1x6s, no 1x10s though. Did I seriously use all them up in the last stream? I mean, I suppose... I don't know what I suppose. Maybe something like that. Let's try something like this. Yeah, that would work. Now we just need a random 2x3 of some sort, just like that. And that there. I'm also going to need some 1x red parts, it seems. There we go. There we go. And just need one more 1x4. There we go. Perfection. And build up the rest of the red. There we go. Wow, that is some significant extension to our hull, wouldn't you say, guys? Some very, very significant extension. Oh boy. Yeah, this week, one thing I'm definitely going to need to do is stock up on more filler brick. Because at the moment, it seems as though I have nowhere near enough to complete this. Actually, nowhere near enough to maybe even complete this section of it. Even. So we're going to need to fix that somehow. But I'm going to worry about that later. Okay. Let's see. Do I have any 2x6s anywhere? Actually, maybe I shouldn't use them in white so I can save them for later. That would probably be wise. Honestly, that would probably be rather wise. Okay, I'm going to put that there. I'm going to swap this piece out, actually, for this piece instead. Ooh, what was that? Oh, it was just that. Okay. It is not going on. This is rather frustrating. Ugh. There we go. Much better. Now we need another sort of filler brick to strengthen this part. Sorry, this part. I pointed to the wrong area. Let's see, what could I use for that? I could use... Well, ideally, I would love to use a 1x4 of some random color, or... Yeah, sure, this works. This works. I'm not even complaining, because that is awesome, that piece. That piece's appearance is also just as awesome as the piece itself. Not going to put that there actually yet, but what I am going to put is... What I am actually going to put is this. There. Now we need a random plate of some color. There we go, that works. Maybe we should extend the skeleton a little bit more, actually. Yeah, that seems like a good idea at this stage. Just gonna use a red part there. Ouch! Hit my funny bone. Gosh, that really hurts. Alright, now we're gonna put that there. Or, does that work? No. That works, though. No, it doesn't really work. It does not really work, is what I meant to say. There. That doesn't work either. Do we have a 2x6? Or a 1x6? Yeah, we do. There. That's a little bit better. And there. Okay. Now we just need to build up this little skeleton a little bit more. Ooh, forgot to build up the red part of the hull a little bit as well. So I'm gonna do that right now. Just like this. And now I need some rather large white plates, which I do have. This one's a bit too large. Rather unfortunately. How could we get that to fit in there is the question. One thing, I don't think this piece here is going to work out anymore. Actually, I sometimes do before I think, it seems. Because I just have this piece, and that would work way better there instead of that. So I'm going to save that for a separate situation then, if we shall ever run into one like this. And instead, simply use this piece. Ooh, just realized I have to do it for the other side. Dang it. Okay. The only two white plates I see is this one and this one. So those are the only ones that we're going to use then. Okay, good. Now we whip out the Chinese black bricks and we start building up that hull. Let's check to see it's still light. It is still incredibly light. Holy moly! Why do I feel like I'm talking so low today? I don't know. Is it just me? Or am I talking unnecessarily low today? In a low sort of voice? Or maybe quiet? Yeah, no, I'm definitely talking in a lower than normal. Maybe I just need water. Maybe. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, that seems to have helped slightly. Just filtering out any 2x4s from the Chinese black bricks. Ooh, got a ton that that time. And now we're going to, I think, add some more braces. Ugh. All right, there. Yeah, good. And that could go there, actually. Or maybe something more like that? Yeah. There. There. And there. Oof. Here, there. And there. And there. Ooh, should probably extend it just a little bit further here. And here. And here. Okay, I'm going to stop saying here. Because even though I'm getting annoyed. Wait, hold on. I'm going to take my mic off. Put it in the bag. Let you guys enjoy some ASMR. Lego ASMR. Okay, that's enough of that. I'm gonna attach my mic back onto my shirt now. There we go. And continue building up this hull. Oh, we're done. Oh, okay. Now it seems all that we have left is to build up the skeleton. Actually, you know what I think I'm gonna do, guys? I'm gonna go on the hunt for some more filler brick because I'm tired of using bricks that I might potentially need down the road. So I'm just gonna go over here to my bulk. Still gonna be able to talk to you guys thanks to this Bluetooth mic. And just dig around for some filler brick. Hopefully find some good. It's really not that hard to find filler brick. Just needs to be randomly colored, not in any particular color that one might need. And it needs to be just a standard brick that has tubes on the bottom, studs on the top. Doesn't matter if it's a 1x, a 2x, or even a 3x, even though I seriously doubt I have any of those. Ooh, 2x8. Ooh. Okay, finding lots of nice filler brick here. Lots of nice filler brick. Oh my gosh. Oof. Dang it, now I can't close it. Oh, that's a really... Oh my gosh, this is some really nice filler brick right here. Finding a lot of good stuff here. Okay. Now it seems like the actual bricks are starting to dry up. Never mind. Never mind. Found a bunch. No. Maybe they're not drying up. That would be good, because we need a lot. Never mind, they dried up again. Gosh dang it. Ugh. Maybe I should just buy a bunch of random bulk from, like, Pick-a-Brick or something for the next ship. Or even for this ship. Might as well, you know? Might as well. Because, like, I seem to be, ironically and oddly, running out of filler brick. Fascinating stuff. Very, very fascinating stuff. Yeah, like, I'm not finding a lot of good filler bricks. Or maybe I'm just looking for ones that are too big. Because tiny ones, at the end of the day, are better than bigger ones. Whoa, pause. Okay. Let's forget I ever said that. And continue looking for filler bricks. Ooh, this is a nice black one, big black one. And of course it's super glued. Gosh dang it. Why did 10-year-old me have to super glue everything he saw? Just for 14-year-old me to now discover that it is making me hate my life. Okay. Looks like that's all the filler brick in that box. Oops. Dropped one. Not good. Found it again. Okay, this box is looking a little bit more promising, I must say. Much more promising, in fact. Like, see? I am talking too low. Why am I talking so low? Just why? There's no reason. At least I don't think so. Unless I did something today to make me speak this way. I don't know if I like it, though. Speaking this low. Do not know if I like it very much. Ooh, nice filler bricks. Like, see, I can't stop. Like, I know I do it often enough. And I realize that, just not this often. I mean, holy moly. Can I just, like, stop? It's making my vocal cords feel weird. Alright, that looks like all the filler brick we're going to get at the moment. So, I'm going to return, and we're going to finish building up this spine. Ugh. Okie doke. I seriously cannot stop speaking low. My gosh. For crying out loud. Gosh. Okay. I'm gonna grab a sip of water, because maybe that's what's making me speak so low. I don't know, but I just finished that bottle. Alrighties, let's get back to building. So, let's grab all that filler brick that we so desperately searched for a few minutes ago. And we are going to put it like that. If we can hook this well enough. Come on. Oh, I see. That's a little bit problematic. Oh well. I'm just gonna roll with that. Ooh, realize I need to put that there, but that's not gonna work, is it? No, of course not. Of course it's not going to work. Okay, but what do we have that could make that work? Not much. That is sad. We do have that, though. And if we extend the hull by just a little bit, then we would be able to achieve that. So I'm going to do it. I'm going to do exactly that. Just realize you guys can't see what I'm doing. Never optimal. There we go. So I'm just gonna plonk that there. Grab the black Chinese bricks and smack them down. Just like that. And one more, pretty please. There we go. And you know what? I might as well extend the hole just a little bit more. Never hurt anybody. Just to get this other side of black bricks up. And for this one, we're going to put that there. And grab the black Chinese bricks. You know the drill. And smack them down. Just like that. Okay, cool. Nice. Now we have enough space to do this, which is also rather nice. Or should I do it on this side? See, this side it fits better, so I'm going to do it on this side. There. Okay. Now we need something for the other side, of course. And I think I'm just going to put that there, to be honest. Should I put that there? Yeah, I'll put that there. Not much I can do about it. It's going to be a nightmare to take off now. Oh, now we need filler a long, thick 1x plate. A long one at that. See if I have one. I mean, I have this. That's is that too long? Let's see if I have something maybe 2 studs shorter. At least 2 studs shorter, please. 1x6 should do the job. No, it won't. Okay, if not a 1x6, then a 1x8 should do the job. There we go. Did the job quite nicely, actually. Very, very nice. Okay. Now what? So we already decided this was going to be 18 studs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I lost track. I lost track. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So right here is going to be the superstructure. Okay, now I'm going to go to my images and have a look. Actually, I don't think it needs to be that long. No, that's going to be way too long. I think 14 would be much more reasonable. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So right here will be the superstructure. And it'll kind of curve around there. You'll get what I mean in a second. But for the time being, we have got to build out the white section. Like that, and like that. And now seems like a good time to begin opening the white bag of Chinese bricks. So I am going to do that. Just like that. And, ooh, this one's kind of beat up. Yeah, not going to use that one. And I don't like how that doesn't overlap, so I'm going to switch this brick out, actually. Actually, I'm going to switch all these bricks out. Uh-oh. I do not want a spill of white bricks at the moment. Please. I don't want that right now. I don't need it. Okay, there. Now I can put a white 2x2 there. And it's... What on earth? How did a black... That's not even black. That's dark green. How did a dark green 1x2 just spawn out of nowhere? Oh, that's a 1950s brick. We are not putting that in there. Hell no. Okay. And now we'll put that there. And that there? No. No, that doesn't work, unfortunately. I need the bricks to overlap for maximum strength. And they are not overlapping. And that makes me sad. So we're going to try to fix that by... How are we going to fix that? That's a good question. Do I have like a 2x6 in here? That would be the greatest fix. No, I don't. But I do have a 1x8. That doesn't work either. How can we get this to work? Maybe with a 2x6? That could potentially work. That could potentially work. And then... still doesn't overlap, though. Dang it. Ooh, no. Look at how off color that white is. Are you telling me I just bought a huge bag of white bricks for absolutely no reason? That's such a... No. Like, no, we can't use that. Guys, like, look at the difference. No, we can't use that. Damn it. That sucks. Now I have this bag of useless pieces. How did I not realize that sooner? That really sucks. Okay. Oh well, looks like I'm just gonna have to go to another third-party Lego store, buy some bulk, or potentially even go on Lego's Pick-a-Brick website and get a bunch of white bricks. I always really try to avoid that because it does get really pricey really fast on there. But sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures. Uno. Did I just say uno? I meant to say oh no. So that ended up sounding really funny. I don't think we really need to worry about that side too much. So I'm just going to continue building things out here. There. Now I'll put that back on there. There. I'll be right back, guys. Just going to grab another bottle of water. Because I am thirsty from yapping this much. There we go. I have acquired water. Oh, that's nice. Okay. Now what do we need to do? Seems as though we need to do some deck expansion. That is what we need to do. What else seems like we need to do is leave a blank space right there. Did not expect to have to do that, but okay. Ooh, we're going to need to build up the skeleton a bit more, it seems, as well. There we go. Now, do I have a random 2x3 plate? I really likely don't. I do, and it's in sand green. Throwback to last year, huh? Wow. Okay, now I need a filler plate. That's too big. Need something a little bit smaller. Do we have anything smaller? Tell me we do. Okay. Yeah, no, that actually doesn't work. This, on the other hand, does work rather nicely. Okay. Alright, yeah, that's nice. Okay, so we're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That's where the superstructure will be. So we just gotta extend the hull that a ways by doing what? Adding more um, decking, tan parts. Like that. Perfect. It's actually perfection right there. Okay. Ooh, actually, no, that's not perfection. We need something there. Ah, perfect. There. Okay. That is now fixed. What's going on here? Is this supposed to be, like, forward or something? I think it was supposed to be forward. Shoot. Now I need to separate this somehow. Ugh. There. Much better. Ernest! Welcome to the stream! Gosh, I haven't seen you since the first one, a few weeks ago. Hey, thank you for joining in, Ernest. Good to see your face. Not implying that I can literally see your face right now. You know what I mean. Good to see you, man. Okay, now I'm just going to put that there. Extra support for this thing. Just going to go there like that. And then that is going to go there like this. What is that? Some dust? Get out of here, dust. No one likes you. There. Okay, now I'm going to put that there. And do we got any long 1x plates? I do, but that is too long. What is it? Yeah, that's way too long. Welcome to the stream, USS Iowa. What scale am I building? That is something I've been trying to figure out for a long time, to be honest with you. All my ship models I built just looking at reference photos of the real thing and mostly eyeball with the proportions with some scale measurement, but I have this one scale for my ships, not exactly sure what kind of scale. I'll probably try to figure that out within the next week for you. So if you come back next week, I will probably have an answer for that for you. But as of the moment, I do not. So yeah, definitely gonna figure out what exactly scale am I building here. But I am trying to keep this in scale with my two previous shipmarks, not including my third, because that's a wonky scale I built that one in. Oops. Kicked the camera, never good. Is this good length? Yeah, it is good length. Okay. Now I just need another one. Oh gosh. I might need to have to order some tan parts, surprisingly. Never mind. Found another one. There we go. I'm going to extend that a little bit more. Put that there. Or should I put that there? Unclear. Oh, whoops. Dropped something. Okay. Should I put that there? No. I am actually just going to put this here. Yeah, that's going to work nicely. Okay, get a measuring tape. Works great for my 1/35 AP millimeters. My reference point is 350s. Okay. So that's the thing. Like with the scales, if I get one of those models, then they're obviously going to be a little bit hard for me to scale off. There must be some sort of mathematical formula that I could use to get that done, but I will 100% try to do that for next week, USS Iowa. So come back next week, next Tuesday, to to see what I came up with. Okay, so let's see. I need. Okay, that's a good image. So yeah, this is gonna work out nicely. I'm just gonna make a curve in front of the superstructure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That is perfect. Or is it? Hmm. Maybe what I will do is this. I'm not gonna put it on top of the bricks. I'm gonna put it into the bricks. Uh-huh. So something like that. See what I'm trying to sort of get at here? So yeah, that should be enough space. Now I just need random filler brick for that space, which I do have. Yippee! Well, I'll be going now. Have fun with that, SS America. Thank you so much for tuning in, USS Iowa. Hope to see you again in next week's stream. That is for sure. Thank you for joining in, USS Iowa. Have a great rest of your evening. And I will try to get this done before the end of the evening. Probably going to go on for another 30 minutes or so. More or less. About 30 more minutes. Now what's the best way to do this? Maybe if I grab a 1x2? Not in tan, idiot. In white, my gosh. There. Actually, it seems like it would be better to do over the tan and just use extra white parts later on. Seems like that would actually be the better thing to do in this situation. So, I'm going to do it. There. And now I need something to put there. Do I have something to put there? Yes, I do. But it is not big enough. Gosh dang it. Actually, no, that's not going to work out very well. Maybe if I swap this out with this, and then that's going to have to be swapped out with maybe a 1x5? I don't know. I'll try and see what happens. There we go. And then I'm going to move this forward by 1. Ooh, looks like we're going to do a 1x1 there. I do not know if I have one, though. I guess we could worry about that later. That's the least of our worries at the moment. The most of our worries is getting a 1x4 actually. Oops, just smacked my mic. Sorry about that, guys. Oh god, I didn't use that 1x4 earlier. So nice to have now. Come on, I seriously have no 1x4s left. You're joking. You are legitimately joking if you're saying I do not have any 1x4s. Looks like they are joking because I do not have any 1x4s. I'm gonna have to go on the hunt again, guys. The hunt for 1x4s. Any here, please? No. Of course, it's not going to be that easy. What am I thinking? It's never that easy. Oh. This is the part of the stream where I get really annoyed because I cannot find a 1x4. What does one do in this situation? That would be a great question. Huh. Perhaps if I had a 1x8. Ooh. Okay. Well, I found that. Could this be useful? In any way, shape, or form? Nope. Dang it. Maybe it will look better if this is like this anyway. Let's try. It doesn't look too bad. But it does look a little bit bad. I'll see if maybe I can find it in a different location. Ooh, is that a 1x4? Please tell me. Nope. All 1x6s. Fuck! Wait. Chad, hold on. 1x4s. 2 of them at that. Let's go. We found 1x4s. Or they're bricks. You're kidding me. I got all worked up for nothing. I'm gonna crash out. I'm gonna crash out. I swear I'm going to crash out, guys. I'm actually about to crash out. You know, we're just gonna have to do this. Does this look great? Not really. Is it accurate? Not the most. But we can't do much better right now. I am broke as far as pieces go. I thought I was so prepared. Got all these bricks ready for any scenario, and then boom, this happens. Well, at least that piece decided to cooperate. But if I had a 1x8, which I do, thankfully, does that make things nice? Kind of. Kind of does make things nice. But is that a good enough curve? That is the real question. Maybe if this was a 1x4? That's a little bit too analog. Or actually, I suppose we should get it as curvy as we possibly can. Because it seems like the SS United States is pretty curvy. It looks a little bit goofy. That's for sure. But maybe it's not so bad. Maybe it's not so bad. Maybe it's a blessing in disguise. We'll see. The only problem now is we have 2 layers of white plates to worry about. And that is really going to eat up my collection really fast. So that's wonderful. Super wonderful. Welcome to the stream, Frax Visuals. Thank you for joining in. Nice to have someone else here to chat with finally. This piece Appears to have super glue on it. Does not go down super well. Oh well. I'm gonna have to work with that, it seems. Hmm. Okay. Hmm. Come on, give me a good filler break here. I don't want to use white. I'm gonna need it. Okay, can you give me like a 1x4 or something, please, box? Please, box. Can you give me something good? Please. Okay. Okay, that works. That works fine. Oh, dang it. That's not gonna work because it's super glued. Oh, that sucks. Actually, no, it doesn't suck. That was a blessing in disguise. What do you know? I actually called it. That though I'm not so sure about. Perhaps maybe if we did a little something like this, it would be better. No, it's not going down because it's super glued. Oh gosh. Okay, that's much better. Much, much better. I'm gonna put this back there now. And how are we thinking about that shape? Honestly, feel like it should be a little bit more curved. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try to make it more curved by making this, if I have one, a 1x10. That's a 1x12. 10. 10 is what I need. Or I suppose I could use a 1x6 and a 1x4 instead. Ugh, now it's gonna be annoying to get out. Right there. And maybe we can even do that. No, that's too triangular. Looks like we're just gonna need a regular 1x6 there by itself. And then what, 1x2? One off there? Perhaps. Perhaps. But I mean, his deck is really circular. Like, it is really circular. Really aerodynamic. Again, the goal of the SS America was to look modern and sleek. That's part of the reason why she was originally outfitted with really low funnels that doused her decks in oil, was because she was supposed to look sleek, modern, and be aerodynamic. Because, Gibbs, he was obsessed with speed and safety. So, that's kind of a signature. And how exactly can I make this more curvy? This must be curvier. How can I achieve this? This is stumping me again. Yeah, I don't know. We're probably gonna get only this much done, guys, and then I'm gonna cut the stream around 8 o'clock. Most likely. Now, how on earth can we do this? I don't know. I honestly don't know. I don't know how to do this. I guess it's just going to take some thinking and some brain power. Actually, before we continue, I want to check something by going over here and making sure it is remaining in scale with my other ships. No. Yeah, we're going to need to move the superstructure up a bit, looks like. Yeah, looks like we're going to have to do that. I think I built this thing way too big. Way, way, way too big. So how are we going to make it smaller is the question. Let's see. Okay, maybe I need some more measurements. Maybe I didn't get the measurements all correct. So yeah, this deck is... Oh, okay. Okay, so that's actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So no, we did get it right. But I feel like these blueprints are a little bit misleading. So, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I feel like we should just move it up 2 studs. That is honestly what I feel like we should do. Because above all, what's most important to me in this is to get this in scale with the SS United States. And so far, it is not very in scale. So, I mean, we gotta fix that. We gotta fix that right now by doing this. Compromises must be made, Chad. Compromises must be made sometimes. What is going on with me? Okay. Second bottle of the evening down. Come on. I mean, how hard can this be? Maybe it's making itself seem harder than it actually is. I don't get it. To be like this. How do we make it like that, though? Maybe not like that, but maybe like that. Then a 1x4? Would that work? I mean, hey, kind of. That kind of works. Kind of works. Although I wonder, maybe it would be better with a 1x6 after all. I mean, we're gonna try. No, that's too triangular. I think this is the way to go. I think we found it, guys. Yeah, I think that's our shape. Or maybe I'm thinking about this a little wrong. I could be. So I'm just gonna try this, see what happens. Nope. Did not work at all. Alright, yeah, we're going back to how it was before. I think that's the one. I think that's how we're gonna do it. And that actually looks like it might be a little too far forward. So I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it over here again. Have another look. I mean, it's looking a little bit more in scale. That's the plus. The minus is it's no longer proportional. That is the minus. Gosh. Maybe I made this deck too big? That'd be a lot to backtrack. Honestly, it looks like at this point we are going to have to backtrack that far. Just going to have to move all of this one stud forward. Ah! I mean, it's got to be done. At this point, is just got to be done. Oh, now this isn't coming off. Come on. How can I... Oh, interesting. It's just not getting enough leverage. Please, winches, don't be in the way. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. There we go. Now we just move all of that one stud forward. In preparation to move all of this one stud forward as well. Oh. This is really starting to get annoying. It's really starting to get annoying. Whew. Okay, maybe I did get some measurements wrong, guys. Hold on. Hold your horses and hold on a dang minute. So that is that much. That is that much. Yeah, no, it's all correct. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's all... The thing is, it's all proportional. Except it's not. built it too big. Okay, yeah, looks like we are just gonna have to move this whole thing. Can't exactly just snap it off and move it either. It's gonna require quite a bit of disassembly, unfortunately. Oh, this is really, really sucky. But, I mean, hey, this is a really important aspect of the build, so we are going to try our best to get it right. Actually, it seems like it might not be all too hard to move all of that one stud forward. I mean, maybe it's not that bad. Whether it's bad or not remains to be seen. So we will see. Good news is that can literally just be brought over very easily. That is good news. As for all of this, that can also be brought over quite easily. Okay, this isn't as annoying as I thought it would be, which is a rare occurrence, I must say. Put that there. That there. And we appear to have succeeded quite nicely. What do you know? That actually worked out pretty well. Huh. Wait, is this too high? It's too high. That fell down. Let's not have that fall down. How about that? There. Now we just place that back there. That there. That there. And that there. Mission accomplished. What do you know? It actually worked. And in a timely manner. Alright, well now we still have this problem to deal with. Trying to figure out a way for this to work. How on earth did I manage to screw up like that? That is fascinating. Okay, there. Just gonna put that there. Ooh, that was not a very nice sounding sound. Now, need some filler brick. Let's see. Do you have any good ones? Yeah, there. That works. Welcome to the stream, Logan McKay. Thank you for joining in, especially in such a low traffic time as this. It is good to see your face. What? How'd that happen? That's weird. Okay, so we're gonna do that, this, right? What is? Oh, I see what I did wrong there. I need to put that there first, and then this. Actually, wait. It's probably better if we put that there instead. First. There. Don't drop it. There. Okay, well, that doesn't... No, it does work. It does work. So we put that there. And just like that. Okay. Hmm. Will it be better like that, or will it be better like this? Nope, that's weird. Yeah, that's good. That's good. I'm gonna be right back, chat. Gonna check one last time with my other ship mocks, just to make sure I got absolutely everything right. Okay, okay, cool. Not bad. Not bad at all. Probably gonna end the stream in a couple minutes though. We have done much good work, I do think. So I'm gonna hold out for just a little bit longer, and then I think I'm gonna end the stream, guys. Sound good to you? Just gonna extend the superstructure ever so slightly. And then we also have the top deck to worry about. So we will worry about that probably a little bit later. For the meantime, I am going to extend the hull one last time for the day. Just because I want to get this part nicely done. Okay. Put that there. And this here. And one of these right there. And, oh shoot, I need, dang it. Will this be able to be attached? Huh, that's a surprise. Okay. Sure, we'll attach that there. And now I need a 2x4, right, just like that. And I also need, yeah, I think that's actually all I need. Just gonna put that here. Okay. Now I just want to start a little bit on the promenade deck, just a little bit. At least get it fleshed out well enough. From there, we might just put a 2x4 that makes, because it just makes a lot of sense to me. This only thing we have one. Oh well. Welcome to the stream, Godzilla, aka AK-47. I believe you were the one who told me that last time. But welcome to the stream. Shame you joined in so close to the ending, but hopefully you still get plenty out of the short time we still have. And speaking of short time we just had, probably going to be cutting it off real soon, because that is looking nice. But the question is it looking nice enough? Curvy enough? Actually, I think the problem is this. Oops. This should be part of the superstructure's wall, not decking. So I am going to put, no, not that there, but this there. And then I'm going to put, no, I'm not going to put that there. Instead, I'm just going to put two 2x2s. And that will fix things. Trying to search TIFF 2 in YouTube. I'm gonna put that there. Actually, maybe it's best if we put just a brick there. Maybe. Perhaps. Let's try that. Maybe not with a blue brick, because we're gonna need that sooner rather than later. No, it's not gonna be enough. Dang it! That's sad. But I guess I can use just this random plate I just found. There. That fixes things quite nicely. So I'm going to grab that. Just like that. And is that still too low? Dang it. It's really low. Okay, then we're going to need to move it up a little bit. That's too high. What is going on? Is it too low or is it too high? Make up your mind. There. Now to do the same thing for the other side. And that one should be a lot easier because that's there. And I just need another white brick to put there. Yes, sir. There we go. Actually, it looks like it might be in our best interest to do a little something like this. Yeah. Actually, I'm not sure how that looks. I might try to refine that off screen because I'm just really tired to do much at the moment. So I think this is a good place to end the stream off. So in that case, I'm just going to set things up to turn this thing off. Alright, gonna raise the camera up. And yeah, guys, that wasn't a very successful stream. I think I, in the end, managed to get a little bit too worried about the proportions, which I still evidently should be, since we're trying to make this as in scale with the SS United States as possible. But I think right now I don't have much creative flow. I'm really tired at the moment, so I'm gonna call it here, guys. Good stream, not too efficient, not too productive, but hopefully we can improve on that in the next stream. So for the next stream, we should hopefully be getting to the bridge, and that's really just going to be the main goal. Who knows how tired I'll be then, so we're just going to set it that at least get to the bridge, and it's fine if we have some slow progress, hopefully not as slow as the SS United States with its sand green debacle. So with that, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to join in next week's stream, same time at 6 p.m. Eastern Time on Tuesday, March 10th. March 10th. And yeah, that's going to be it for me. And until then, this is Michael Kumlego, signing off.